country to meet and greet all my fans and to do all I can in any way so help more people in the world to know about Bangladesh. And wherever I go, the press usually follows, or the world watches, and I hope to draw some attention.
I'm Mark Alexander, and as a journalist I had the exciting experience of accompanying Muhammad Ali on his rare pilgrimage. Over 2 million people had assembled in Dhaka to welcome Ali and his wife Veronica. Here was a man well used to huge welcomes all over the world, and even he was amazed by the crowds that followed him.
Can you believe it? All these people, look at these people. This is a blessing. Can you believe all of this? A few days after so-called defeat, they don't recognize that. They love me for peace.
It was, put plainly, an historic reception. That evening in Bangla Bhavan, the official residence of the president, he was received by the country's #1 citizen.
Yes, Mr. President.
President Zia-ur-Rahman made him the country's newest citizen, and they talked at considerable length about Bangladesh's problems, projects, and future aspirations. Ali was then presented with a unique document.
Mr. Muhammad, here's the passport for you of Bangladesh.
Now I'm a citizen of Bangladesh.
Yes, that's right.
Can I use this all over the world?
Yes, you can.
Thank you so much. Now if they ever kick me out of America...
Our host was Commodore Moeen, who heads the Waterways Corporation. Even here, it was difficult to get away from Ali's enthusiastic admirers. It used to be processed in faraway Scotland, but now it is manufactured here, in the country where it is grown. It's the small boat, powered by human muscle, that makes it possible for the big cargo ships to carry the country's products to distant ports. But the waters of life can also become the waters of death. When the great rivers flood, they bring disaster in their wake. Now, heading south towards the Sundarbans, Ali tries his hand at a new skill. Sundarbans of the Camargue Asia, a wild, jungle-clad area of over 2,000 square miles, dissected by huge waterways and
Keep me out of America, I have another home.
found time to put in a spot of sparring practice. The upstart was certainly not in world class.
I want you all to meet when you come here. My wife, Veronica. This is the young lady who captured my heart. So I want you to see her all night last night. She kept saying, I just love those stories those women wear. I've got to have, you've got to buy me some of those stories. You all see, she's pretty tall. The ladies in this country are not quite as tall. So I told her, darling, we cannot buy those stories to fit you. We have to have some made because she's so tall. But I want you to know she loves the women and the way you dress. And we will take this down back to America, hoping to teach more of our people how beautiful the ladies in this country dress. Thank you. Also, I want to say we don't have too much time. I was in Dakar, and we were told that many people here cannot afford, or they do not have time, or no way to come to Dakar to see us. So we came to see you.
And for the next few days, Ali and Veronica saw the many faces of Bangladesh. High in the Kaptai Hills, they recorded the elephant salami, a salute previously only reserved for royalty. Tribal girls entertained them with a welcoming flower dance.
Yeah, boy, I can imagine a couple hundred years ago traveling like this. I'd have went crazy traveling 10 miles. You can walk and see this face, but I imagine this elephant can walk for a whole month, whole week non-stop. And I guess he can come a lot of times. I sure hope this ain't no fall. Where are we going?
Here at Cox's Bazaar, we are racing along the longest beach in the world. 80 miles of virgin, unpolluted sand lies ahead of us.
Can you imagine what's like living on our own island? Warm, good food, good beach, good clean air, no traffic, no people. We can be in heaven over here. This is beautiful. Who would believe this is a paradise right on earth? We don't have to die to go to heaven. You want to go to heaven? Come to Bangladesh if you want to go to heaven. And meet these people, greet these, had coffee, had dinner with the president the other day, ate in the president's house, special airplanes carrying us around the city. Boy, who would believe this was happening over here? Never have we got this kind of news in America of how beautiful this place is. Here comes another bunch of people. Let's put the cameras on. Hello, brothers and sisters. Look at those beautiful people. So much violence in the world, so much fighting, so much killing. And if there's anything I can do with my power, with my fame to help the world, as far as peace is concerned, as far as uniting people, I'm going to do all I can in my power to do it. People ask me, what am I going to do? I'm going to do about this. And this here is totally what my mission is. Look at all these beautiful people from everywhere. I got to do something. It'll be a crime if I go fishing. It'll be a crime if I just be a movie star and use this fame for something other than mankind in the service of God. And if you're looking at this crowd, I'm sure you will bear witness
eldest brother, who on account of his father's age is the effective head of the family, proffers sweets to the newlyweds. Then they touch his feet as a mark of respect and homage. Under the Quran held aloft, the bride takes leave of her father's home. Sorrow and happiness live side by side. But in the Dhaka Stadium, it's all joy for Ali and 100,000 admirers.
Stadium on one of the most extraordinary matches of all time in heavyweight boxing. Here we have Muhammad Ali, aged 35, weighing in at 224 pounds, and his opponent tonight, Yasuddin, just 12 years old and weighing in at just 89 pounds. Yasuddin has been telling everyone here in Bangladesh he's going to beat Ali. He's on the attack with a big right there to Ali's jaw. And Ali coming back and he looks up at that one. He's got to keep the fight at long range if he's going to train this boy. He's the local schoolboy champion, and he's undefeated. example, all the early scoring coming from 12-year-old Gashuddin. And now taking out his frustration on the referee. A lot of fun this, but it could cause out a lot of problems. And if the fight goes the distance, surely he's going to lose points for this one. The end of the first round, and it must surely have gone to 12-year-old Gashuddin. Remember, Ali beaten only 3 times in his career. Joe Fraser, Ted Norton there on his feet. Couldn't be the fourth. Taking it very seriously in that corner, aren't they? They're only coming forward now. He's behind on points. He's got to do some attacking now. And still, Gashuddin comes forward. Not overawed at all. Good punches to the body and to the head. Only trying to keep the fight at long range. The crowd can't believe what's happening. Now he's got a black eye. His right eye is nearly closing and he's down! And it's the 4th time his career has been put down. Sonny Banks, Henry Cooper, Joe Fraser, and now 12-year-old Gashuddin. And the crowd can't believe it. Ali tottering to his corner. He can hardly stand up. He looks to be lightly playing, but you never know this man. That's his way of coming up from his head. He's coming forward, but the crowd sense a real upset here. And a wild swing from Ali. And Gashuddin waiting there, coming towards him now. The youngster must lose his head. Still coming forward. Now he can do nothing about it. He's down again. And surely he'll never get up from that one. 12-year-old Gashuddin pulls off one of the greatest upsets in the history of heavyweight boxing.
Now, Mr. Ali, or Brother Muhammad, if I may call you, after we've had so many hundreds of miles in this brotherly land.
Oh, nice.
Yes. Now, you've travelled many hundreds of miles here. And what are your views now that the time's coming for you to go back to the States?
Well, I hate to go back. As a matter of fact, we're due to leave tomorrow. My wife here, Veronica, she don't want to go right. What did you say? She wants to stay another day. So we're going to try to stay here another day. It's so peaceful, no pollution. The people are so high moral. The atmosphere is so clean. The beautiful lake we're looking down. They even gave me some land here where we're going to come back and build some type of little house. The weather's so pretty now. It's so peaceful. My wife loves animals and the birds. And what was you saying you like so much about here?
Deer.
You like the deer?
Everything, yeah. Elephant? Plenty of elephants.
The elephant, she's scared of it. Every time the elephant goes, rah! She jumped around. We was on the elephant the other day, and the helicopter was over our head filming our little barge. I was pretending to be King Hannibal, and the helicopter got too close, and the elephant said, start backing up. And my wife said, let me off. And as soon as she could, she jumped onto the elephant. And since then, she don't want nothing else to do with elephants. The people have made me completely forget about losing the title, and as far as they're concerned, and they have me believing I'm still champ. But for record, we will get it the next time. We will destroy, I promise you, the next time I'm going to get in shape. I'm going to come back and be the first man to ever get that title 3 times. That's right, 3 times. And what makes me so mad, he gave me a black eye. Can you imagine a pretty man like me having a black eye? I got to wear sunglasses to hide my black eye. But I promise you, I'm going to come back to show the whole world that I'm truly the greatest of all.